Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back or welcome. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm so sorry for it's been a bonkers morning. I hope. And you know what? Actually, today the moon is in Taurus right now at that critical degree, 29 degrees. So every single one of y'all are probably feeling really good. Moon in Taurus is amazing, but it means that it's pretty much right on top of Uranus, right? So just in about an hour within actually while we do this, the moon will conjunct Uranus and Gemini. That's great. And so with that happening, please remember, even with the moon conjuncting Uranus, a lot of like freeing your mind, a lot of doing things different, go explore, be curious. And this is a perfect time to do this. So thank you once again for joining. Thank you so much and I'm going to give you updates. And we are doing our first live stream tomorrow. And I think I said in the last thing here that I wanted to be certain that we were out of the clear with Mercury going direct. It was still hovering at that 4-degree point, and it's finally moving. So Mercury is finally moving, which is great. So now I can start doing things, but you're seeing things in real time as they come onto the website on greatawakener.com. But thank you. And again, let's do this. Let's go. I am so the instructions, and you got the instructions. So I thank you so much for all of that. Let's get started. We're going to start with the people that came on Thursday night that I didn't get to, unfortunately, but it was like 2.5 hours into it. I was really drained, but now we're gonna do it. Okay. We're going to get to everybody first that did not make it. And so I am seeing Nancy. Great to see you. Hello. Will I receive and I got Brad with me today. Things go smoother. Thank you, Brad. Will I receive a viable job offer from one of the companies with whom I'm currently interviewing? If not, will another opportunity come up in September that will result in a job offer? Okay, so Nancy, you want to see if you're going to receive a viable job offer when the companies who you're currently entering, another opportunity come up in September. Well, okay, so let's see. Nancy, I'm going to use Tarot the Divine. Nancy, you got the Queen of Pentacles. It looks like a yes for your first question. So it means your second question doesn't need to, right? Queen of Pentacles is a big yes. That's a big yes. All right. So congratulations. That's amazing. And this is someone, and she's the richest queen. Yeah. Really nice. Having the resources that you need. It's coming. Yeah. Diane. Okay, so I gotta do that thing where I kind of twist let me see. I can see. Let me just move this over a little bit. Diane, great to see you. Scorpio Sun, Taurus rising, Scorpio Moon here. I'm doing your forecast, by the way, for the last week of August. Just pay attention to it, okay? And you've purchased your own space for a clinic, and that's for everybody. I'm sorry, I'm not like, but we will have an aspect with, some Scorpio stuff, but everyone's going to feel it. I've just purchased my own space for a clinic. Congratulations. I'm excited, but need more clients to keep my amazing staff working full time. Okay. Well, it happens soon. Let's see. I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck for you. All right. Oh, you got the Hangman. Okay. It looks like you really, I think that you need to, there's something, it really is like, I'm getting a yes, but you still have something that you need to really connect with in a spiritual way. But there's still, remember, I've been saying out with the old, in with the new for a long time. And that includes like old structures, systems. I think setting that up and seeing in terms of you seeking your, you need more kids, clients, in terms of that, to keep your amazing staff working full time. Yeah, I think there's something you have to see in a different way. And I think there's something that, and again, you're going to feel a lot of that anyway as we move into Virgo season. That's when it really kicks in. But yeah, I think that is a matter of approaching things that maybe there was a way you were doing it, way that you're used to doing it, it's got to change. Okay. And then everything makes sense and kind of, falls into place for you. So there you go. And that's great. It just, enjoy that moment. Yeah. Enjoy that moment of, I'm excited to do this in a different way. Yeah. All right. So, sky, the limit. All right. Good morning, Aries. Not sure the rest of my chart. I wanted to we'll be teaching astrology for you to know it, and we'll be I'm making a big announcement soon on that, on Great Awakeners, so you will be able to, we'll get you there. I wanted to ask if my surgery next month will go well. Will I be able to start my small business and retire from my job? Okay, we're going to use the tempest. So you want to see if your surgery next month will go well. Will I be able to start my small business and retire from your job? Okay, let's see. You got the moon. Okay, so it could be very emotional. And are you worrying about it? Are you stressing about these things? Take that time to go within. It's connecting with your intuition, and that obviously, again, like, one of the reasons why I'm excited about Great Awakener is I'm going to teach you how to do this, how to trust your intuition more, and how to actually, I think a lot of people, when they manifest, there is a certain way to do it, and everyone has their own way of manifesting, but there's a certain thing, like formula that really works, techniques that really work. And I'm going to show you all of them. So you won't even have, like you'll know, right? So this is saying that you might be just, I wouldn't put all your energy into worrying of any of your questions, actually. Being able to start your small business and retire from your job. Yes, all of that is absolutely 1000% possible. But I think your energy needs to be directed in a different, more higher frequency with the moon showing up. Okay. And, I would trust your intuition, but also beyond that, I would really explore things, like even going deeper into your consciousness. Yeah. You got strength to clarify that. So do what I said, and then yes, you're going to be fine. That's amazing. And just hold on to that energy. Okay. That when you're at that higher frequency. Jesse, let's see. Jess. Morning. Good morning. My question, will my current job offer me that new salary, or should I take that new job offer? Wait. Will my current job offer me that new salary, or should I take that new job offer? Oh, I see what you said. Okay. We're gonna use a crane deck for you. Okay. Current job offer me that new salary, or should you take that new job offer? Seems like you have another offer. So ooh, okay. Well, that's gonna answer. There we go. Okay. So current job. Ooh. Current job, you got the Two of Swords. Do you want it? Second job, you got the Knight of Wands. There's her answer. It seems like the second job, that new job offer seems really good, and the timing's really good, y'all. You got that new moon. You're sandwiched between the Venus Sirius Jupiter conjunction and a new moon in Virgo, which is all about work. New work. So yes, I think that this one, I think the first one just might, there's something there where it just I would ask yourself if you even want it, right? But I mean, you might, but the second job looks really good. Now, Lenny, let me see what question you got. Will my financial situation improve by the end of the year? Well, let's see. We're going to use the Tarot of the Divine for you. Yeah, Lenny. By the end of the year. All right. Lenny, I can tell you right now that, it looks really good. I think that, again, I'm still getting more, like, I feel like I think you have to be, I would let other people in, because I think that's going to be a really good source of like raising your frequency as well. And then you're going to be able to track like all that financial abundance. But yeah, Six of Cups is, it's a beautiful card. It's like there's so much generosity here. There's so much like freeness here, protection here, and it's so much comfort. So it's a yes. But I'm saying that yes, I would have moments. I think that when you have moments with your friends, family, whoever it is, people that you love, I feel like there's going to be a lot of more. You're going to feel more strongly positive about it. Yeah. All right. Now, Jessica, you are asking, am I correct about my assessment of the situation with D? Oh, well, let me see. I will see with D. Yeah, you're getting tarot. You're getting that type of stack. All right. So is Jessica correct about her assessment situation with D? Okay. Well, let's see. Well, I think that whatever it is, you got the Seven of Swords. But then you got the Fool. So it seems like whatever your assessment of the situation is, I think that this is basically saying that whatever your assessment is, the Seven of Swords, as we know, is associated with disloyalty, dishonesty, deceit. And so there's a reason why you're asking that question, and so being honest with yourself about it, and then you set yourself free. The Fool, this new, amazing new journey for you that awaits. So there seems like there's something on the other side of this for you. With the Fool, that's absolutely amazing. So don't be afraid to take risks in any situation. Again, right now is a perfect time with the moon conjunct Jupiter and Gemini. All right. And that, again, remember, Gemini rules the mind. Thinking in new ways. Y'all like my haircut? It's really short. All right. So who else? Pixie girl. Hi, you're Taurus sun. Okay, great. Libra moon and rising. Oh, you got Mars, really. Okay, so will I get a significant amount of money before year's end? Okay, I'm gonna use a writer. Wait, Smith, for you. You're Taurus, Libra moon and rising. You got Mars in your and Mars and Libra right now. And okay, so well, Pixie girl, it's significant amount of money before year's end. I will let you know. Oh, I think that's a big fat yes. You got the Two of Cups. So there's the beginning of this beautiful, partnership right here. Okay. And remember, this is just, it can be career, it can be money, it can be whatever it is. But yeah, that's a big yes. Okay. Amazing. Congratulations. Now, Lisa asks, as I heal from a year of cancer treatment that almost killed me, I am sorry to hear that, Lisa. How do I continue to continue to offer my gifts to the world as a counselor, teacher, energy healer without burning out? Okay, so first of all, you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. And I'm so glad to hear that you're healing. You can still absolutely offer your gifts to the world. And, as a counselor, teacher, energy healer without burning out, that's just you making priorities for yourself. Let me, I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay. Aquarian deck. But yeah, it's definitely going to be more about, again, I think that once we hit Virgo season, which is what, 4 days, 2 days, 3 days from now, 4 days from now, 5 days from now, 6 days from now. That's when Virgo season is. So it's organized. It's like getting down to business. It's everything I said in your current forecast. Check it off your to-do list. So you will have that energy of, remember, South Node's in Virgo. So you want to release things too. Make things, it's your day-to-day routines. So make sure you take advantage of that. But yeah, let's see how you can continue to offer your gifts as to the world. I love that. Ooh, there we go. Knight of Cups. Amazing. Okay. So again, this is a knight who's, he's not fast like the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Wands. He goes at his pace. Okay. He goes at his pace. He's comfortable. He's seeking. Yeah. But there is a sense of like he is the most creative knight. Like he has so much imagination, and so use a lot of that. I feel like a lot of that when you connect with your creative side and everything that I always talk about, like visualization and sound therapy, like that's really going to help you kind of like put things in order for yourself. But great sign. Okay. It's a great sign. And it's a great sign that you will. Knight of Cups again does things at his pace. He's still, he's very romantic. He still feels good, and he wants to continue feeling good on his journey, and definitely wants to bring someone in. So that's another idea for you. Maybe there's someone that you want to do this with that can help you, not take on too much so you don't burn out. Okay. There may be someone there. There may be someone there coming in. All right. You got to put your energy out there. All right, Lisa. Thank you so much for your question. Stevie, you asked, good morning. Thank you so much. You're fantastic too. You're a Gemini. You got the moon going in your sign very soon. I'd like to ask, and you got Uranus in your sign too. So again, that conjunction, which for everybody here, when that happens, remember, that's going to sextile Saturn and Neptune. It's going to trine Pluto. So this day for like the next 4 or 5 hours, use it. Amazing breakthroughs. Okay. So I'd like to ask, is there great successes, ease, and financial abundance in my career and events in the next 6 to 7 months? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I already know the answer, but I'm going to pull a card for you anyway. Stevie, I love your profile pic. That flower, it's so pretty. Okay, so great successes, ease, and financial abundance in my career and events in the next 6 to 7 months. Let's see for Stevie. Well, you got the 6 of Pentacles. That's a yes. That's a big yes. Okay. Pentacles. Clearly finances and money and wealth, even like investments and all of that. Okay. But the thing about the 6 of Pentacles is truly it comes back to spirit. It comes back to spirit. Remember, the 6 of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith and, just in general is the young Hierophant. So that divine energy, it's that taking those inspired actions to make it all happen. And sharing the wealth. And if you feel that you need the support, when you're putting your energy out there, you're getting it, in kind, right? So yes, it's a big yes, but definitely continue to, it's more about energy, okay? That high frequency that I always talk about. You want to be at like that 10 of love and compassion and gratitude and kindness and self-love. And that opens so many doors, okay? But that's a yes. All right, Jenny. Great to see you. Will I recover from toxic black mold exposure that left me very sick in time to complete my nurse refresher program by the February 2026 deadline? I need to work. Okay, so I'm glad that you're doing this, and sorry this happened to you. Like, recover from toxic black mold exposure left you very sick in time to complete your nurse refresher program by the February 2026 deadline. Okay. You're going to Tarot the Divine. Y'all know about February 2026, by the way, right? Okay. I want to make that clear. I bring it up in every single forecast. Okay, well, let's see. You got the 8 of Pentacles. So with the eight of Pentacles, listen, that's a yes. But remember, it's all about working toward it. It's yes, because he's, remember, 8 of Pentacles, and you can even see her here. Like she's, you see a lot of great things happening here, and it's working. It's working. 8 of Pentacles, like working toward your goals. And as long as you stay determined, diligent, you're in it to win it. and remember the Eight of Pentacles. This is Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles, same thing. As long as you're in it to win it, as long as you're working toward it, but whistling while you work, happy work, even taking your time and making sure that everything is, going the way that you want it to for you and not being distracted. Yes, absolutely. Remember, the Eight of Pentacles leads straight to the Nine of Pentacles. And this card is actually attributed to the Sun in Virgo. And again, that will happen in about 5 days. So yes, you will feel it a little bit more of that kick of like, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. Just think of Monica Geller. Yeah. She was very Virgo. Yeah. Okay. So, yes. Kelly, good morning. Will my house sale go quickly and smoothly so I can become a citizen of the world? You already are. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so will my house sale go quickly and smoothly? Let me see. We're going to get the Aquarian deck. All right, let's see if Kelly, if your house sale will go quickly and smoothly. Ooh, well, let's take a... I want to see this one now. Well, I can tell you right now that you got the Wheel of Fortune. Looks really good. I think the fact that the Sun card popped out for you looks really good. You did get the Four of Pentacles, which is very domestic related, right? Like being on top of that and finances, the foundations of your life. You got the Emperor, looks really good. All these cards that popping out for you, that's really great. You did get the Seven of Swords, okay? So just don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. And yeah, you got the Sign of the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Don't doubt yourself and don't skip the steps necessary. Don't try to take shortcuts. Okay? You're gonna be good. Hi, peace, love, and tattoos. Wow. Okay, so you're Aries, Pisces, Moon, Gemini rising. Welcome to the Gemini Rising Club. I feel my entire material world is on the verge of massive positive change. Well, it is. It is 1,000,000%. Yeah, remember, we're moving into a new era. I've been saying this, and I've been saying it nicely, but I can say it in like the other way too. Like when I say out with the old, in with the new, it's for everybody. The universe right now is requiring everyone to become these new people, staying authentic to yourself, but everything that, even like those little desires, everything that you've wanted, it's now putting all like maximum effort and drive and passion into it, into this new you. Okay, that's what's happening, and it's non-negotiable with the Prism portal. Everyone's going to go through massive change. Okay. And remember, it's a process. So you started feeling it this summer really strongly. Okay, so any message about the big life glow up? All right, so let's see if you got any message about the big life glow up that you feel coming. Let's see. Kelly, yeah. You want to know your message? You're good AF. So you got something to look forward to. You got the Four of Wands. That's your big message. Okay, whatever it is, this big positive change that you're feeling of this massive positive change. Yeah, there's a reason why, and you see why now. Okay, so you got a lot to look forward to. There's something that you're gonna, there's a celebration here. Yeah, free. There's some freeness that's coming through. You're good. Okay. Congrats. Very excited. And tell me what happens. Okay. So who's next here? TK, good morning. Will you be me, your soulmate in 2025? You're Aries, Cancer moon, and rising. Wow. Well, what degrees are moon and rising? I mean, if it was near, well, even going by a whole sign, come on. You had that Jupiter Venus Sirius conjunction in your sign as a Cancer rising, but if it was anywhere near your ascendant or your moon, anywhere near like 14 degrees, Like, and we're this, but in tight orb, like 1 or 2 degrees. That's for everybody too. You know your birth charts. Everyone, just look at your where the Cancer area in your chart. If you have any planets that are around 14 degrees, so 14, 13, 15, that's luck. But remember, everyone's under this portal of the luckiest day, luckiest week, luckiest month. You're going to feel it play out. So will you meet with your soulmate in 2025? Well, let's see. TK, I can tell you that you will, you got the hangman. I'm going to see something here. And you got justice. So it looks really good. You got these two very, very powerful major arcana, the hangman and justice, by the way. The hangman is really just saying, like, yeah, there's something that you're ready for, and go with that feeling in terms of meeting your soulmate. And again, old emotions, old patterns, everything that you feel like is the right way may be the wrong way in terms of meeting this person. If it hasn't worked and you can, like, the way that you're, meeting people, that's the prison portal saying you've got to change. You've got to surrender these old habits, old patterns. And then you got justice. And as you know, this is the judge and attributed to Libra, which is two things. When you see justice, yeah, usually indicates marriage, but there pretty much there's other cards that you read. But anyway, Libra energy is marriage. So yes, it looks good. It looks really good. Okay. Yeah, congratulations. That's amazing. Phyllis, good morning. Will you travel to Italy next spring? You're a Libra sun, Pisces moon, Leo rising. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Well, yeah. Will you travel to Italy next spring? Well, Phyllis, it looks like a really big yes. You don't even, yeah, take me with you. 3 of Cups, of course. Yes. Take me with you. Kevin, you asked that. Okay, so you're intuitive medium, a tarot reader. Awesome. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, Gemini sun, Virgo rising, Aries moon. Okay. We'll have this spiritual breakthrough soon. Okay, we're gonna go with, let me see. You're okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Will Kevin have the spiritual breakthrough soon? Oh, you. I feel like you're already going through it. I mean, you got the magician. I feel like you're already going through it. But remember, I feel like there's layers. I feel like it's almost like little milestones. I feel like it's a process. But even with the magician showing up, as you know, that's like, yeah, this is the beginning of it. I'm picking up, yes, that it's happening, and it's happening. But that's a big yes. I'm excited for you. If you're her, you know that this is a big yes. Very excited for you. It's amazing. And the fact that you are Gemini and then Virgo rising, yeah, that's even just the fact that you got the South Node in your sign, you got that new moon coming up in your sign. We're moving to Virgo season, but also like you're Gemini, Uranus is in Gemini. There's so much happening. Okay, Aries moon, you already know Saturn, Neptune, there's so much happening for you astrologically. Yeah. You probably felt something a few days ago too. Okay. There was something. All right, Lisa, you are a oh my gosh, what is going on? Wow. And your first. Wow. All right. I think you're like Brad too. That's so funny. Okay, so that's really cool. But let me know if you have a question. Is that Oh, you're just telling me that. Oh, I say, okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's amazing though. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, even your little Gemini moon, like, yeah, like I said. Okay. Today. What is Lori? You was asked, what is my next life path? I went through a very intense spiritual awakening and feel that I shouldn't miss what I'm supposed to do with my next life chapter. Okay. 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 Um, so I'm gonna use Tarot of the Divine for you. But Lori, so when I did this, so someone asked a similar question the last time. No one can tell you what your life path is. That's up to you. I mean, you can obviously we can give you guidance, but there's gonna be if your spiritual awakening really open the doors for that, right? And so everything will eventually connect. But let me give you let's pull a card. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Let's see what's happening here. Um oh. You got the moon. Yeah. So again, it's you. You need to go within. You need to go within. The moon is, there is a lot that could be happening in terms of like the moon obviously represents like emotions and feelings and even just the subconscious. It's like maternal energy, it's nurturing, it's all of that. And so this is just saying, again, spend some time really feeling your way through it. Yeah. Especially if you feel that if you're overthinking things or if there's too much going on up here, it really is like, again, feel your way through it. Spend some time in nature, feel the energy of the earth, put your feet in grass, do things where you're, in a place where your mind can take you to where that is, and you will know. Yeah, you will know. And remember, divine timing. You don't have to know like right away. You will know when you need to know, right? So keep that in mind. Maybe there is a reason why you need this time where you don't know, right? That's going to help you prepare, and that's going to give you that time where it's good to reflect on it. All right. I hope that's helpful. Let's see. Who am I doing next? Nobody's saying anything about my haircut. It's really short, but you're gonna see in your forecast. Okay, so let's okay. So I think that I got everybody from the last session. If I didn't get you from the last session, let me know, and then we will just go from the top. And I'm gonna look for, and because I'm seeing a lot of names that I didn't go through. Laura Croft, I see your email. Yeah, that's I don't know what's yes. Email me. Jimmy at Great Awakener. I think a lot of people got confused, but remember, it was like and I'm gonna tell you the story one day. It was like a scene from like Mission Impossible Part 6 to get the site up by August 12th. And so there was a lot of like, I mean, it was just like, I'm not even gonna like, but yeah, I have Uranus on my ascendant, so we got it done. But yeah, please email me so we can fix that. Please. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll through and see if there's Sherry Q. Let's do you. And again, if you did not, if you were here on Wednesday, I'm sorry, if you were here on Thursday night, then I didn't get to you. put like 10 hearts in your question so Brad can see it. And he has the list of names that weren't here on Thursday. And so he should be able to. Anyway, okay. So, Sherry, good morning. I hope you're well. Your question: will the first position I obtain after completing my certification and career transition provide greater compensation than my previous job? Will the first position I obtain after completing my certification and career transition provide greater compensation than my previous job? Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite Smith for you. Oh. I think you're good. I think you're good. Congratulations with that 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. All right. So, L, let's see. You said, good morning. Thank you for doing this. Yes, of course. Due to restructuring at work, am I going to be let go of my job or should I just leave it? I already know the answer to that, but I'm going to use a Tempest spread. Okay. Yeah. So it really is up to you. It's really up to you. The decision. Where are you feeling it? King of Cups, he is highly intuitive. He's psychic level, like Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost level psychic. So it really is up to you in terms of what's going to make you feel emotionally like powerful and empowered. But you've got to trust your intuition and answer with your heart. Is the King of Cups. Yeah. What is your heart desire? But again, I think that you're going to have a lot more clarity anyway, again, as we move into next week. Okay. So there's your answer. Let's see. E. Franks. How are ya? Good morning. You're a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoa, I hope you take some time out from not working so much. Will your love, Aquarius and Capricorn moon, okay, yeah, and Gemini rising, okay, return to you or should you move on? Thank you, and I wish you the best of luck. Oh, thank you. I thank you. Okay, so will your love return to you or should you move on? You're going to use the Aquarian deck. She's an Aquarius and she's a Gemini rising. I already know the answer to this. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. I don't think I think you should move on. Think you should move on. You got the Tower, so yeah. Okay. And that's the thing I was going to say earlier too, even just like looking at it, and I'm not like, I don't even have your charts up, but just, an Aquarius sun and a Gemini rising, that's two air signs. That's so much air. The Cap moon is great. You're a Cap moon as well, but it's almost like they continue. It's just like they need that independence. They're constantly roaming. They're social. They're doing things but you're so grounded and you want this and you want, so already with that. But yeah, the Tower is saying, I think it's time to move on and then you will find the one. Yeah. All right. I hope that's helpful. Okay. Let me see. Jamie, did I do you? I did you on Thursday. Is there anyone? Okay, so let's do Jamie and then Brad. Let me know if let's okay, I see those hearts. Okay, so we'll do Jamie and then we'll get to all the hearts. Now, Jamie, did I can't remember. I did like 400 readings on Thursday. Good morning, Jamie. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm hoping to move and buy a home. Will this be financially possible for me soon? And we'll be happier in New England or South Carolina. Okay, you're getting the Aquarian deck too. Okay, let's see. All right. Ooh, what's going on here? You got the 7 of Wands. So I feel like that's a good sign when you get the 7 of Wands. I feel like you're really not going to give up on this. But at the same time, the 7 of Wands, by the way, and we'll talk about, I feel like, and with this, when we start doing these on the live stream and someone sent a message, an email, thank you, because there's a system that you sent, and I forgot your name, but I'm going to write you back. That makes so much sense, and I just so appreciate it. It's gonna be really nice. Yeah, so it just, the 7 of Wands, listen, Lord of Valor, right? And so it does indicate like there's some conflict, some battle. There's Wands usually expect to win, and they do, but this is just you rising above, and in a sense, like he enjoys it. He enjoys the exhilaration of it. This card is attributed to Mars and Leo, and so it has that warrior spirit, okay? But in a sense of like, remember Leo was the heart. And so it's like you have this determination, like the 7 of Wands, to just keep fighting for what your heart desires, standing your ground, okay? So it just seems like there's a little bit of, with your question, if it's going to be financially possible for you soon. I think that with the 7 of Wands coming up, I think you've got to get to a point where you're ready for it, because it just feels like there's so much other activity happening. Yeah. And then asking if you would be happier in New England. Oh, I can see actually, like real quick for that. New England or South Carolina. South Carolina. New England, you got the 8 of Swords. 10 of Cups for South Carolina. So there's an answer. All right. And the 8 of Swords, I really want to get into deeper too, because the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Swords were the two cards that came up the most on Thursday. It like an absurd amount. And I think if y'all were here Thursday, you saw that. And the 8 of Swords is the Lord of Shortened Force. And it's, we'll talk more about it later, but it's actually attributed to Jupiter and Gemini. And so Jupiter does have lower expressions, and it can expand. Gemini's all about the mind, overthinking, over analyzing, So anyway, all right. So let's do the okay. I'm gonna get to the hearts of people that were here. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, Michelle. There you are. I don't know my degrees. Pisces, Gemini, Pisces. I was on last call. Will all 3 of us make it to Ireland? I think didn't I answer? I think I already asked. I think you asked this last time. Yeah. So yeah, because I remember that. Yeah. So let me know if there was a different question, because I think that we already did that. I remember you asking that. Okay. Sherry Blossom, but if you have a different one, yeah, feel free to. Sherry, you said, what's coming towards me in love this year for long-term stable relationships? Okay. Let's see. What's coming towards you in love? All right. And remember, these are yes or no questions. So, and you got the 2 of Swords. So in terms of what's coming towards you, a long-term stable relationship, are you ready for it? Do you want it? Are you ready for it? You got to open yourself up. You got to open yourself up to it. There's a little bit of like resistance. There's something here where there's a little bit of doubt. She's wearing the blindfold for a reason, right? So it's really just kind of like being in touch with, again, your intuition. And I'm gonna do so many live streams, of course, on intuition, how you can trust it to a point where you don't have any questions, you don't have any doubt, everything that's gonna happen, you feel it, and it's really great. And again, I think that it has to do with like the manifestation. And I think that there's just there's so much misleading information on how to manifest. And so that's why I just want to bring that truth to you and show you how to do this. But there still can be, with that blindfold, a little bit of confusion. Yeah. And maybe even like, I mean, she is isolated from others. She's saying like, back off. Right. So you've got to open up. You've got to open up and ask yourself, if that's what you want, you have to, let's work on, connecting with you first. Okay. And remember, she's crossing off her heart. So connecting with your heart. All right. Now, let me see. Havi Mandel. I love that photo. Thanks for doing this. Thank you for being a member. You're a Capricorn Sun, Sagittarius Moon. You got Stellium, Pisces rising. Wow. My progressed sun is in Pisces, by the way. Is it time to formally set up my wisdom school? Oh, let me see. You're got yeah, we're gonna use Tarot of the Divine. So okay, wow. Of course you want to set up a wisdom school. You are Sagittarius Moon with a Sagittarius stellium. I love it. Okay, let's see. And is a Capricorn, the North Node is in Pisces. That would be in your third. And you're a Pisces Moon. So yeah, I would. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, the Four Swords. So maybe, yeah, I think it's time to still continue to reflect. Yeah. Still go within. I think maybe there's things that need to be, but there still feels like, for me, external circumstances that need to be also, we need to, okay, shut that down so you can really prioritize on this and put your energy toward it. But it just feels like there's something external that's, so again, you're a Pisces rising, like you're gonna know when you know, right? Like you're gonna know. And also all that Sagittarius stellium, especially Sagittarius moon, I mean, it just feels like you're calling. But take that time now though to clear your mind. I feel like there's some external things that have to be, let's work on that. Okay. L, due to restructuring at work, am I going to be let go of my job, or should I? Oh, we already did that. Okay. Katy, let's see. You said, good morning. I love your photo. That's so cool. You're Aquarius, Scorpio moon, or Scorpio rising, Virgo moon. New York City has been your home for 38 years. Still love it in many ways. Feeling the need for a change. Is it a move, travel, or a change in my home? Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to use the Aquarian deck. So you're Aquarian, Scorpio rising, and you're a Virgo moon, just like me. Is it a move, travel, or a change in? You're feeling the need for a change. Is it a move, travel, or a change in your home? Well, let's see. Okay. Oh. It's anything that you want. The 10 of Pentacles. Anything that you want. And this has a highly domestic, it's like very domestic related, associated with the home. The 10 of Pentacles, but it's like legacy, it's success, it's prosperity. It's saying you can do whatever you want. You can have whatever you want, whatever you feel. Go with that the strongest. That would be your intuition. That would be your gut instincts. That would be your sixth sense. That's when you feel it in your bones, whether it's a move, travel, or change in your home. It's like, it's up to you, but that's, it does. It's it's a 10 of Pentacles too. So it's indicating, yes, there is a change that should be necessary, but it's up to you. It really is. And you're just going to be successful either way. So trust your intuition on which one it is. But that's great. All right, Lindsay, and New York City is amazing, right? Lindsay, hi. Aries, Virgo, Aquarius. Will I get an offer from one of the jobs I'm interviewing for next week? Let's see. Aries, Virgo, Aquarius. Will I get an offer from one of the jobs I'm interviewing for next week? Well, Lindsay, I could tell you that. Oh, interesting. Okay, you got the High Priestess. So, it's like, what kind of job? First of all, secondly, the High Priestess showing up is basically saying that, yeah, if as long as this is also like the High Priestess highly associated with the moon, right? And this is just someone. It's saying trust your intuition. And it's also saying, like, I got you. Like, you can listen. I know I'm like the guardian of the, the veil and the subconscious, all of that, but I still got you. It's saying you, whatever you intuitively feel. But I feel like there's something else coming up. So I'm going to clarify that. Yeah. How funny is that? Do you see that? I clarified it. You got the moon. What I just say, the High Priestess is with the moon. So it just feels like you, are you applying to the right jobs? Are the jobs that you're applying to, is it just like I'm applying, or is it like, do you feel that this is like your calling? Are you applying to the jobs that you feel, right? So I think that's your answer right there. It's just saying that, there is a bit of mystery to both of them. And so the deck doesn't want to tell you. It's just saying, like, are these what you want? Are you answering to your calling, right? So yeah, I think that's her answer. But I thought that was really cool. High Priestess and the moon. Wow. A lot of like emotions and feelings. And yeah, the subconscious is highly at play. So I'd spend time really thinking about it's just like, even with the offers, if they do come through, like, you may even have a moment like, is this what you know what I mean? So just trust your intuition. That's all. You're gonna be fine. All right. Okay, so Jakeline, I would like to know the energy for my master's application in Europe. Master's in economics. Wow. Okay. We'll use the Aquarian deck. I would like to know the energy for my master's application in Europe. Master's in economics. Well, let's see. First of all, that's amazing. I wouldn't even know what that's. Oh, the energy is really good. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Really good. Don't even. It's almost like that. That. I'm joking. But no, what's really great about the 10 of Pentacles is that, remember, Pentacles are your physical realm. It's like this rise and the spirit of the consciousness and linked to the golden ratio, the Pentacles, right? So your physical world as well. And there's this sense of 10 of Pentacles is prosperity and it's success. And it's just this, but it really is more about like that, having that gratitude for what you have in, your physicality, your physical world, and being able to, for you, like what you're doing, the energy of it just feels like, yes, it's got to be like you're supported because you're going to do something that's, in service to others, helping others. And yeah. Great. Okay. All right. So Dila, I'm all right. There you, oh gosh. Okay. I can't put my glasses on to see those emojis. Okay. Yeah. Great. Okay. You got Mars in. Okay. So it's been a rough year since I broke my ankle in September 2024. Will things start to get better for me? Yeah. Let's see. Well, here's the thing. Okay. I mean, I already. Okay. I already know the answer. But let's see that. Okay. I'm sorry you broke your ankle in September 2024. That was a time where there was so much. That was a month. Yeah. But then again, hey, this September is eclipse season. And so there's gonna be changes. And your Libra rising, you got Mars and your Aquarius. Like there's so much happening. Let's see. And I'm sorry you broke your ankle. You're asking if yeah. Will things get better for you? Okay, so are you involved in some situations that rather than having compromise, there's a little bit of yeah, there can be something here where we're gonna have to work well with others. There could be some energy that since you broke your ankle, maybe things changed for you. Maybe you were feeling like you weren't getting the support you needed from the people that you needed. Maybe there were some changes, maybe it didn't work. But let me just see something here. I would get through this. And remember, that's through those high frequencies of love and kindness and compassion, gratitude, integrity, honesty, truth, like camaraderie, like all of that. Okay. Even compromise. And yeah, you get through this. It feels like there's some others involved where you need to clear the air there, or at least you clear the air for yourself. As in a good example, if like there's some relationships, and this is good advice for everybody, if there's some relationships that you feel like can't be, healed, you can heal. You can forgive that person. That heals you. The action to forgive, and I will do a whole thing on forgiveness. You can forgive yourself. There is the law of forgiveness. And once you do that, you see so much change. And I think I've brought this up in many forecasts and live streams. There was someone that, a relative of mine that for many decades did not, but I went through a time where I was like, we're both being selfish and we're both being childish about this, and we're both adults. And so even though I know that person will not change and will not recognize how they hurt me, I can still be the better person and forgive that person. Okay? I can do that. And it was hard, and it takes a long time to get to that point where you're ready for it, and you can do it. But when you do, everything changes. Everything changes. Okay? So some advice for you. But you got the Two of Cups right after. So yeah, that's amazing. Things will get it seems like you're meeting someone or signing something, or something is coming into your life that's new, but you got to clear the air. You got to make room for it. Okay? I hope that's helpful. All right, Diana. You are a Cancer. Okay, so you're a Cancer, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Virgo rising. There's so many Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, and Scorpio Aquarius combinations here. Very interesting. Very interesting. A lot of Virgo risings. A lot of Virgo. Anyway, okay, so Cancer, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Virgo. And by the way, I've progressed moon in Cancer. It just happened 2 months ago. All right, so when my healing business taking off, let's see. I love that so many of y'all are opening healing businesses. So special, so amazing. All right, so let's see. Of course you would do a healing business as a Cancer and a Pisces moon. Yeah. Even that Virgo rising, service to others. Okay. And health and healing and All right. So we have the Seven of Wands. Again, I can't even get to tell you how many times the Seven of Wands came up last time. Seven of Wands is saying, continue to do you, continue to really like, just again, it feels like there's some process that you have to go through. The Seven of Wands is also like, he is the Lord of Valor, and it's also like, remember, it's Mars and Leo. There's that martial energy. So it's even like maybe with the healing business, like, have you gathered your troops? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got that Eight of Cups here, clarifying it. Okay. So yeah, there's still some things that you need to work on. Then you'll know. Then you'll know with that 8 of Cups, where you're like moving into that higher ground. It requires, again, here, you got to know when he's got to know it's fine. He's good. He's, yeah, the king of the hill. He's at the top of the hill. He high, he holds the higher, moral ground, but, and he's defending his dreams and all of that. But at some point you have to recognize, like, this battle has to end, and you're the one that has to end it. Yeah. And then you can move forward from something that, you're so it's all about divine timing. So work on that first. If just feels like more ducks need to be put in a row, maybe, and then you'll know. Okay. With the 8 of Cups, which is a Pisces card, by the way. All right. Okay, so who is next, y'all? Dorella. When will TL be reaching out to me? I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you right now, Dorella, when TL's going to reach out to you. TL is going to reach out to you. Oh, well, I mean, you did get the 6 of Cups. Okay. So that's a good sign. Yeah. In terms of, and you can see that. Let me think about this. I want to see something. It could be soon. Actually. You have the 3 of Wands too. Okay. And so these are very positive cards, but there is, with that 6 of Cups, it feels good because that is a card of the past, and it's very nostalgic, and it's a very strong, positive, kind, all of that. So that looks really good. And we just wanted to see something. And the 3 of Wands is like, yes, there's, it feels like more like closure. And if not, it would be like doing something new together. Okay. But in terms of timing, again, everything is divine timing. If you want to go with like timing techniques in tarot, I don't really ascribe to that. I usually just use my intuition, and I'm just going to say it's going to be soon. And if you want to think about like 9 days or less, okay. And if not, it would definitely be where, if you take that 3 of Wands, and it would definitely be like more like 3 weeks. Okay. So anyway, there you go. Roger, you said, what'd you say here? Roger Gas. Okay. I started a vintage home decor shop on Etsy, the vintage Violetier, and I'm wondering if I will be successful. You're Libra, Pisces rising, Sagittarius moon. Wow. Okay. We're going to use the, so you started a vintage home decor shop. Congratulations. That's amazing. I'm going to have to check it out. I wonder if you're going to be successful with this shop. Okay, let's see if Roger's going to be successful with this shop. Libra, Pisces, rising, Sagittarius, moon. Libra, Pisces, rising. Okay. Well, let me tell you right now, you are going to be so MF successful AF. I don't even, you got the 6 of Wands, the card of success. I mean, and achievements and honors and being recognized. You're good. This is amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. And even with the fact that you're Pisces rising, I mean, like, that's so much like focus on anything home related, right? Anything like home, and like you've got a lot of luck there with even like Jupiter or Cancer. Yeah. So yes, that's a big yes. That's a big yes. Okay, Mojo rising. You said you're Libra, a Virgo, Gemini rising. Oh wow. Okay. Could you please pull a card about your 20-year marriage? Time to split or continue together, move into a new phase. Okay. I'm going to use the Aquarium deck. Libra. You got Mars in your sign. You got Virgo moon. Yep. There's going to be some change with that eclipse that's happening. Gemini rising. That does affect your. Okay, there's a yeah. Okay. So you're okay. So in your 20-year marriage, is it time to split or continue together and move into a new phase? I'll tell you right now. You got the Five of Swords. I don't know if it's gonna work. That's the Five of Swords. But let's see. I'll do a little clarifier for you. Three of Cups. Okay. So here's the thing. It is up to you. But whatever that is here, which you were talking about, it just feels like there may be a little bit of not seeing eye to eye. If that's something that you want to work with, again, it's up to you. Either way, either path you go. Remember, you create your reality, yeah? And you would be co-creating this reality with your partner. And so it's up to both of y'all. This is your soul path. It's, so whatever you decide, you'll be happy with. But this has to be worked with. The reason why you're asking the question, right? Whatever that reason is, that's got to, okay? But the Three of Cups is celebration, all right? And again, it can be the celebration of something ending. So again, it is really up to you. It's really up to you. Whichever way, you'll find joy. All right. So I hope that helped. Laura, let's see what you got. You're Libra, Gemini, Libra, all that air. You're in your head like me. Will my living situation change? Will my partner and I reunite soon, or do I need to move on? Okay, so I'm gonna give you the Rider-Waite Smith. Libra, Gemini, Libra. Well, I hope you're using Mars in your sign right now. I hope you're really using it. Actually, oh my gosh, we will have Moon in Libra the 25th, August 25th. We're going to have a grand trine, air trine with Gemini, Uranus and Gemini. Okay. And thank you for being you. So let's see what you should be doing here. You asked if your partner and you, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You're the one. Wait. Yeah, your living situation changing soon. Okay, so that had to do with your partner and you reuniting soon, or do you need to move on? Well, I would really wait until it just seems like there's still work that needs to be done with both of your questions. And it's you, and look, he's distanced himself, right? He's out of the village, so it's you working on what you want. And that would be your situation with your partner, but also your living situation. Will it change soon? I mean, you can, if you put in the effort and work to make it change, yes. It's up. This is saying you've got to do it. You've got to put in the work. But remember, the Eight of Pentacles is attributed to the Sun in Virgo. And again, I just feel like you might have a lot more clarity when we move into, there's so many void moons too by like this week. It's so crazy. But yeah, I think when we move into Virgo season, 4 days from now, 5 days from now, you'll just have a lot more clarity and you're going to feel a little bit motivated and driven to have these changes. But that clarity you're going to have too. I think that Mars in your sign is bringing a little bit of that indecisiveness and what's going on, because Mars doesn't do well. He's in exile in Libra and you're double Libra here, right? And then, Uranus and Gemini is asking you to have that breakthrough. Yeah. And so it's saying you got to put in the work, all right? Even with that and then you're gonna, and that leads to, you know, all that prosperity. All right. So thank you for being you too, Laura. And I hope that helped. But yeah, it is really like, I think there's some work that needs to be done before you even have those questions. But it is like more about you putting the work to make those changes. Okay. Ninja nurse. I love your name. Well, I find a job in my desired specialty area. Oh, okay. You're Gemini Sun, Cancer Moon, Libra Rising. Wow. Wow. Okay. We're using the Tempest. Okay. So you also have Mars, and there's okay. So will you find a job in your desired specialty area? Well, let me tell you right now, if you will. It looks good. Page of Wands. Calling Page of Wands. Yeah, it looks really good. That's a big yes. That's a big yes. And something could even just, I mean, you're going to find what you love. Just continue to stay inspired. Yeah. All right. That's a big yes. Coco, because it's new, all the new, like something new is coming through. Coco, you said Libra Sun, Gemini Rising, Aquarius Moon, all this air, all this triple air. Now as we're moving into triple air. All right. So, should I keep trying to find a 9 to 5 or keep doing what I'm doing? Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite Smith for you. Wow, that's a lot of. Well, you're very. You do think about your future a lot. Well, you got the Queen of Cups. So again, with what I was feeling here is, I think that you really, it's like coming back to the heart. Okay, what is your heart desire? What does your heart want? What does your heart feel in terms of trying to find another job, 9 to 5, or keep doing what you're doing? You can have whatever you want. You can have that emotional comfort. You can have that just even just like feeling really good and being your own leader. Okay. But I feel that there may be a little bit more of, I'm getting like an imbalance of like, again, like overthinking maybe, or there's a lot happening, or maybe just being so indecisive right now. When you go back to the heart, you're going to know. And I feel like you already know the answer to your question, but you have to feel it. Okay. You have to feel it with that Queen of Cups. All right. I'm just going to show you something here. You got that 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. So you already know. You've got to kind of let a little bit of this go and go more here, where that 4 of Pentacles here. You are seeking that security, that all of that. You again, all about your future. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Universe takes care of you. You know that, right? So even with that Queen of Cups, there's that emotional satisfaction and a sense of like blessings. Okay. But it's up to you. And you have to do what your heart desires. But you got to trust your intuition. You got to feel it in your soul. All right. And again, that's well. Dottie, you asked, and lastly, Coco, there is something requiring change. Okay, for you. Okay, if that helps. Coco, Dottie, Dottie, you said hi. You're a Cancer Sun, Gemini. Will I receive a new job before the end of 2025? Okay, let's see. I'm getting you Tarot of the Divine. Is Dottie going to get a new job before the end of 2025? Wow. Looks good. Looks good. You got Justice. Looks really good. Yep. Continue doing you. Justice also a little bit of that out with the old and with the new. Yeah. That's Justice. Remember, it's got the sword pointed straight to the sky, to the cosmos, the divine. It's powered. It's a spiritual sword, spiritual warrior energy that we've been talking about. Anything you don't need, leave in the past. Okay. All right. K Rum. Hi. I love your energy. I love yours too. Your laugh is so contagious. Thank you so much. I really, that's so, I'm glad. I'm like blushing now. Your Aquarius, Sun and Rising. That's amazing. Double Aqua with Aries Moon. Yeah. Self-named and Aquaries. There you go. You're cracking me up. What message come through for me currently? Okay, that's a good. Okay, you make this easy for me. I'm gonna give you the Aquarian deck. That's amazing. Okay, double Aquarius with an Aries moon. Okay, that's nice that your sun, your ascendant is sextiling your moon. I mean, by a whole sign, but all right, let's see. What was the message for K Rum? Well, your message is everything's ending. You're moving into a brand new era. You got the world. Congratulations, and be very proud of yourself for everything that you've accomplished up to this point. This is saying, yeah, change is happening, change is in the air. You're coming to the end of something big. You know something major is coming, and there is. And we are, well, honestly, we are like even just approaching eclipse season. Even before that, we have that new moon that's supercharged, is at 0 degrees, all of that. But you got the world. Come on. So the message for you is to, yeah, again, there is a sense of like, yeah, you've gone through some things. You've had some moments. You had your journey. But now it's now for your new journey. It's like, you know, if your life was a trilogy, you're about to, you know, do the second book. It's the second act. It's all of that. Okay. And so there is a sense of like preparing for that and knowing that like there's, again, through the full journey, there's all these dualities, polarities, there's highs and lows, ups and downs. So again, it's more about like being proud of the fact that you achieved what you achieved or coming to it, and then big things to come, new things to come. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to say, y'all, I have to take Ruby to the vet. So she has her treatment today. And so I do have to, there is a limit, but I'm gonna see how many more I can get to. Okay. But I got everybody from Wednesday for sure, right? Or I'm Thursday. That's the thing. It's just like, okay. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, so I okay, I'm seeing Kristen M. Oh, I got that. Okay. Okay, so Brad, that's where I'm at. Okay, so Chris, you said good morning with so much gratitude. Good morning to you too. Gemini, Sun, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Wow. We got Cancer Moon, Leo rising with Jupiter. That's amazing. Jupiter, you're going to be going through your Jupiter return next year. Your life has been bonkers. Is your business going to take off soon? Well, let's see. Ooh, there we go, Kristen. You oh, interesting. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it seems like you put in all the work. You put in all the work. If you put in all the work, then yes. Okay. If you put in all the work and you worked really hard, you got to this point where you're just like, oh my gosh, that now we can just, now I'm in the zone and it can take off and things can grow on their own. Yeah, with that 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, let me see something here. And then you got the 3 of Pentacles. I mean, that's a big yes, but in terms of like, it does feel like there was a lot of energy put into it Three of Pentacles is showing that success, that of starting something new, like a new business, right? With that Three of Pentacles, and stability for the long term. A lot of people involved here. So yeah, it looks really, really good. And congratulations. But it seems very worth it. Yeah. All right. Bertha, good morning. You did not receive the secret code. Yeah, there was a secret code for those who missed the Thursday, or for who wasn't there. So can you expect the love of your life back into your life soon? Okay, let's see the Rider-Waite Smith for you. Birth. Oh, you know, this happened on Thursday for a lot of questions like this. I mean, you got the 9 of Pentacles. And so the question really is like, do you want it? You can have it, but the 9 of Pentacles enjoys her freedom and enjoys being independent. Okay, she enjoys that. There's a reason why no one else is in here with the card with her, but it's not. And there's, again, like you can, yeah, that's a, yeah, but it's like, it's, ask yourself, like, do you want it? I mean, look, you also got the 6 of Wands clarifying. So it go both ways, but yeah, it really is more of like, yeah, ask yourself, like, if that's what you really want, yeah, sure, it looks good, but yeah, there's a sense of like, I'm happy even with that 6 of Wands. You see, he's alone. He's not sitting on horses with other people. You know what I mean? So there's a sense of like independence for both of them, and there's a sense of like, I'm thriving, and this is amazing for me. So I'm just saying. But yeah, if you want. All right. So Linda, yeah, lawsuit since 2020 with Cruise Line. You have great attorneys from Miami. After many court dates, all has ended in a total standstill. Will we win this case? Okay. Let me see. Well, that's a big, wow. Okay. Let's see if Linda will win the case. All right, Linda. Oh, interesting. You got the World. So it does seem like something is coming to an end, but let me just clarify that real quick. Because you're asking if you will win the case. 7 of Wands. So it's looking, I'm going to do one more here. This is almost like saying that, and that Page of Swords. Okay. So here's the thing. It does look like when you're asking, because everything you said has ended in a total standstill, will we win this case? So the world constantly turns, right? So it seems like there will be movement, but that 7 of Wands, yeah, that could be a little bit of like standstill there. But remember what I said earlier, you got to recognize, like, is this battle worth like fighting? If it is, continue, but it's got to end at some point. And then you have that Page of Swords, and he is the messenger. So there's a little bit of like, yes, it does seem that there may be something here where it looks really good in your favor, but it's not. It really is. Let's keep it light. It looks good. It looks good in your favor, but there may be more moments. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. All right. So, but something definitely has to change. And I would encourage that too. If there's like just something has to, if you're just waiting and there's just the same contacts that you've been working with, something's got to change. Yeah. All right. Okay. Did I get okay? So Lisa Krager. Wait, your answer first, then the card. You're a master number 22, ADHD, neurodivergent. Yes, RH Scorpio. Whoa, you got a whole thing going here. Scorpio, female, single, age 60. What do I personally need to work on for your ascension and your awakening? Okay. um, yeah, I'm only doing cards right now, but we will do a lot more intuitive stuff in the next, like other ones. But let's because I want to be fair to everyone else here. So, what do you personally need to work on? That's crazy. Master 22. I want to talk to you about that too. Well, you got the 4 cups. So I think that you need to work on finding things that fulfill you emotionally. So the 4 cups is associated with like, just a little bit of emotional discontent. It's the card is associated with like boredom and apathy. And like, remember in the Rider-Waite-Smith, it's like that extra, the hand of spirit offering another cup. And he's just, so that opening up your heart, working on your heart chakra, even like everything that you listed, that's really amazing. But I think it's like, let's focus on what is going to make me satisfied, what is going to make me happy. I have a list of this, I have a list of this, I have a list of this, but does that even make me happy? Like, you have to ask yourself, what is going to make you happy? What's going to bring you joy? How can you open up? How can you open up your heart chakra? How can you align everything for your ascension and your awakening, right? So I think that there's a really connecting on an emotional level. That's what cups are, right? Intuitive level cups, emotions, intuition, but it is also wonderment. Like it's like being curious and seeking other things and really embracing other things that maybe you're not familiar with. Yeah, Lisa. All right. I hope that's helpful. But I love all that. I love that. Okay, so Vicki, you said you write screenplays and novels and you take a lot of writing classes. Will I finally sell something and break in this year and make enough money so I can be a full-time screenwriter and novelist? Well, congratulations, Vicki. That's amazing. Let's go with Tara the Divine. You write screenplays and novels. You take a lot of writing classes. Yeah. Well, I finally sell something and break into this year. Make enough money so I can be a full-time screenwriter and novelist. There you go. Let's see. All right, Vicki. I mean, that looks good. You got the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like all your hard work is going to take off. I like pay off, like, yeah, and take off, right? So, 10 of Pentacles is really, again, like success. It's success. It's the you made it card. It's prosperity. So, I would continue to just do what you do. I mean, like, it feels like if you're already like doing everything that you're saying you're doing, that showing that this is your big passion, like, this makes you feel alive. Like, you're like, yes, like, yeah, it's going to be worth it. That 10 of Pentacles, amazing. Okay. Looks really, really good. I remember in the Rider-Waite-Smith, because I know a lot of y'all got the 10 of Pentacles already too. It's like it's the Pentacles falling from the heavens in the form of the tree of life. Like, it's very significant. And a lot of the energy that you've been working with, because it is attributed to Mars and Virgo, a lot of the energy that you had been working with Mars and Virgo for, the past 2 months, like, again, like I said, your forecast, like, that's really put some things into high gear for moving toward this moment now. Okay. All right. Pammy G, your husband, you are getting older. You want to downsize. Do you see us moving in 2025 or 2026? Let's see. All right. Pammy. Let's see what's oh, interesting. You got the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, that's a really good sign in terms of like there's something here with the Knight of Pentacles where it is like there's uh, when you ask like do you see us moving in 2025 or 2026, there's something here where when you're saying you want to downsize, do whatever you're doing and it just like the biggest message is it's more about like your long-term future and your long-term goals. And so ask yourself if moving in 2025 or 2026 or whatever, if it's part of that plan. So try to see the big picture. Look into 2030, 2040. Like, where do you want to be by 2030? Where do you want to be? So that's the energy that I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles for you. But it looks really good because there's, you know, he's very patient and he's also like very diligent but he's definitely like setting himself up for success every day. Okay. He's really connected to his future. All right. Okay. So I hope that's helpful. Kindness. You're a Leo rising, Pisces sun, Libra moon. Okay. So you took a 5-year sabbatical from work to take care of a nephew who is profoundly deaf. Will I still be successful in getting a job at IFC World Bank? Howdy. Leo rising, Pisces. Wow. Okay. All right. So this job at that bank that you want, well, I mean, it looks really good. Okay. Page of Wands. Looks good. Great. Amazing. And I think that's what you need too. Like just some that fresh new energy. But yeah, you know, wands are very spirited and invigorating, but at the same time, it's also, yeah, it's profession and career and work as well. There's a lot of enthusiasm there. So yes, looks good. All right. So, oh gosh, I gotta take my vitamins. I'm still in physical therapy. I'm still like the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do this wellness thing that I have to. So hi, IK. Someone entered your life, they left like a storm. You got into astrology, twin flame theory, angel numbers, etc. Did it mean something for him? Okay. Will we reconnect and when? Wait, did it? Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, we're going to use a Tempest spread here, or the deck. Did it mean something for him? Will we reconnect and when? All right. Yeah. So you have the 7 of Cups. So do you I'm gonna do one more clarifier for you to show you something here, but let me take my vitamins real quick. Oh, where's my water shot? Okay. So you got the 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Very interesting, right? 7 of Cups is so to answer your question with the 7 of Cups, remember there's a lot of smoke and mirror, a lot of fog, and this card is very like illusion, delusion, fantasy. Do you really want him back, or are you hearing the call of some? Because the 6 of Pentacles, there's again the young Hierophant, and this card is more about that generosity of spirit. There's like being introduced to like being more embracing that spiritual side. Again, that is something karmic there. It's all about these blessings. It just feels that for me, is that when you ask, did it mean something for him? Well, yes, I think everything means something for everyone, right? Our experiences like shape everything. Like there's always a takeaway from something. And so I think when you ask, will we reconnect and when? It's just really paying attention to that Seven of Cups. It's like, are you exerting all your energy into something that, like, do you really want to put all your energy there? Or, and because you feel it in your bones that this is someone that will come back and you know that for sure, even though he left like a storm, are you really, again, this is just saying you really have to trust your intuition. You really have to know, like, whatever you want to manifest, is it coming from your heart? Is it coming from your soul? Right? And that is going to like lead you into like the divine when you make that right decision. But yeah, so hopefully that helps. Spend some time just having moments of meditation and feeling it through. Okay. Okay. I can only take a couple more here. I got to take Ruby to the vet. And then and I was going to ask if anyone's ever done stem cell for their pet. Let me know. I have to do a consultation because we're at that stage with Ruby with her injuries. So it's a big thing. But also, if anyone has any pets or pet questions or anything, we are moving into Virgo season. There's always, Virgo rules domestic pets and animals. So there's a lot of focus there, attention there. All right. So, Trixie, you said you earned your master's as a nurse practitioner and starting the process of licensing, looking for a job as a provider. Any insight would be greatly appreciated. Well, I'm going to do the aquarium deck here for you. That's amazing, by the way. Congratulations. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, there's some, we got some messages. All right. So Two of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Judgment. Yeah. And then Nine of Cups. You're good. You're good. You're starting the process of licensing. There you go with that Two of Wands and looking for a job as a provider. There's Judgment. There's this powerful moment that's happening for you. It's very spiritual too. But then you have the Nine of Cups as, a card of like complete satisfaction, and you got what you want, and you're enlightened from this moment. So yeah, it looks good. You look good. You look good, and this looks good, but the Judgment card that's a powerful thing that you want to pay attention to. Be open to having there's a big awakening that is on the horizon. But I think that's what's going to bring you there is this process of licensing, looking for a job for a provider, all of that. I think there's going to be something that's really moving for you, and it's going to be really nice. Okay, so Susan, you said good morning. Good morning. Your wife and I talked about moving within 5 years out of the state. Is that happening? Is the abundance and wealth I've heard about for Sagittarius really happening? When? All right. Let's use I'm gonna use Tarot the Divine for you. So your wife and I talked about moving within 5 years out of state. Is that happening? Is abundance wealth I've heard about for Sagittarius really happening? Well, you're Jupiter ruled if you're Sagittarius, so you're always lucky. Especially if you're okay, so let's see. All right. Oh, now you got, let's see, you got the Eight of Swords. So yeah, with the Eight of Swords, it's again, that was a card that came up a lot in on Thursday. Yeah. And it's one of those cards where it's like she's surrounded by all these swords, but but she's not completely in captures, right? There's nothing preventing her from leaving. And so there is a sense of like, we call, this is known as like the self-victim card. She put herself here. She's a little bit confused, like I said, like isolated. And I think it was Rachel Pollack who talked about the mystification of this card, where there's people that there's a reason why she's here, and it's because it's like she's been kind of like trained to believe that she's helpless, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this is almost like this gate to awareness, this gate to walking out. Her feet are free. It's mud and water, so yeah, it may be a little bit of muddled clarity coming out of it, but this I feel like there is just a little bit of like knowing at this point, having that moment of clarity in terms of why are we moving? Why do we want to move? Is there, when you ask about like the abundance and wealth, you've heard for Sagittarius really happening. Like, it's like that too. I mean, that's coming out of a point of like disbelief. And so there's a little bit of like that low energy frequency. I don't trust this. I don't trust in the universe. I don't believe this is going to happen. Tell me it's true. That type of thing. So it's more about you getting into a place where you can, walk out of that Eight of Swords energy, but be very mindful of put yourself in a place where it's almost like there's this uncertainty that's surrounding you, that it could even just that's what could bring this lack of clarity. Yeah. And so again, you see no cups in this card, right? So it's really just connecting. It's all up here. Yeah. And then once that happens, then you have the Page of Wands. And then you're good. And then you're fine. And you can do whatever you want. You can like, move within 5 years out of state. But yeah, I think that there is something that you have to work on now, right? Up here, like what's upstairs, and then that's going to bring that freedom. Look at that. I mean, look at the Page of Wands. Look at how different look how free she is, right? So it's I think that's your answer. But yeah, you can like all of that. You can do anything. Okay. Let me see. Laura. Okay, so Laura Cluey, good morning. You're here to ask about your living situation and relationship. Okay, I'll take a peek. Tempest. All right. I love that you tell me you're Libra rising, Gemini moon, but you don't tell me your sun sign. Oh, it's just fine. It's fine. Libra rising works for me. I get that. Okay. Let's see. So living situation. Ooh, okay. So that's for you. For Laura. Oh, you also got the World. I'm seeing if any other cards that no, yeah, you got the World. So yeah, just that again, just you just expect a new journey. There's a lot of change with that. But it's almost like something's ending. Yeah. This next stage, something's ending. You feel it, and you feel that you need that change. You also got the Seven of Cups. So know what you want. Okay. It's again you making those change with your living situation and even relationship. All right, something's got to change about it, and it's almost like it, but make sure you know which direction to go with it. Okay, and then you'll be fine. And remember, Uranus is conjuncting the moon today. It's happening right now in Gemini. You have like many hours right now to have these huge breakthroughs and like new thoughts and like creative solutions, things like that. Breakthroughs. Okay, so okay, so we did that one. Dr. Surfer Chic. I love that. Okay, so you're Capricorn dad, 78, not in great health, living with my brother. I live next door and help. Your dad just rented an apartment. I believe this is one of my let it go items. Is it? Moving him today. We're going to use Rider Waite Smith. Okay, let's see. I believe it is. I believe it is. You got the Chariot. Okay. And so with the Chariot, yeah, it's more about doing you. Okay. Doing you and moving forward from anything that it's leaving the past behind. So yes, that would be a big yes. And that's very sweet of you helping with your dad. Very sweet. Living next door. I love that. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am emotional. Okay, so I got I think I got did I get everybody? I don't know. I'm still at 11. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Okay, so I gotta go. Kathy, I don't think I got you. Kathy, I've always dreamt of having spiritual gifts and helping others. I'm a cancer in the death care industry who would like to know if I'm the right path to help others and my ascension. Okay. You're getting the Aquarian deck. Okay, so you've always dreamt of having spiritual gifts and helping others. Kathy, is she on the right path? Well, let's see right now. You are, oh my gosh, yeah. You are 1000% on the right path. And you saw these cards flew out. Yeah. I mean, you got the Magician and the Page of Rods. Page of Wands. Yeah. New. This is new. This is fresh, new energy, new journey. Yeah. This is there's something happening magical for you right now. But remember, the Magician requires that inspired action. Remember, it's an active card, right? So make it just like that you can create your reality. Like just like the Magician, it's the first card, right? Major Arcana. So yeah, absolutely. If that's a path that you've chosen that you want for yourself, absolutely. Yeah. With that Page of Wands, that really amplifies that energy. Ooh, very nice. Okay, I think that Harley. Oh, that's so cute. You're Ontario. I lived in Toronto for a little bit. That was a long time ago. So I know all those places out there. You're an Aquarius. You would like to know if you will be moving anytime soon. Oh, okay. I think I already know, but let's see. Okay, we're gonna use Tarot of the Divine. Let's see if Harley is gonna move anytime soon. I mean, Queen of Pentacles. So if that's what you want, that's what you want. There you go. She's got the resources. Remember, she's the richest queen. She can do whatever she wants. You can do. Honestly, it's up to you. But yeah, it's almost like there's a sense of doing it, you're doing it in this great way. There could be some support that you're receiving or support that you're giving others in the process of, maybe that's a reason why you're moving, but that's a good, yeah. And by the way, Uranus is moving back into Taurus back in, I think it's October, and we'll be there until April. So as an Aquarius, a lot of Aquarians are going to move between October and April because Uranus is going back into their 4th house. Okay. And even surprisingly or unexpectedly. Okay. So I think that, okay. So Elizabeth, you're working on starting a Substack newsletter business all about energy healing with a focus on using crystals and stones for energy healing. What can you tell me about this? Well, I think that that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love that y'all are doing all these. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. You're working on starting a Substack. Okay. I'm going to use the Aquarian deck for you. Okay, what's the message for Elizabeth? Oh, you got the 4 cups. So I think that ask yourself, like, are you happy doing this? Right? Is this bringing you joy? If it's not, why? There are missing pieces. Is there anything else that needs to like? Is your attention? Even all of it's there, right? And so ask yourself these questions with the 4 cups. All right, when the 4 cups comes up, 4 cups is like that gratitude card. It's the card of like, let's raise our frequency, our gratitude, because he's already got these 3 cups, right? With the hand of spirit offering forth. And so it's like, maybe, I mean, it's more about just asking yourself, why do I want to do this? And, if it doesn't feel right, what doesn't feel right about it? Could it be the fact maybe it's Substack, or should I do it a different way? Should I do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's, so ask yourself a lot of questions, because this is just saying that right now there may be some, like, again, like some emotional discontent with it. So let me just see here. Yeah, and then you got the 6 of Pentacles clarifying it. Yeah, so that's great. That's when everything's like harmonizing and everything's like wonderful. And then that could even be like investor, or someone coming help financially, support. And also it can also be, once you get through that energy of the 4 cups, where you're amazing, energy healing, all that's supporting others. That's, what I mean? Like, that's amazing. Okay, so but just spend this time asking yourself the questions that I said. All right, I'm gonna have to, I think, I don't know if I got, so okay, so I think that, okay, we'll do one more here, and then I really have to go. I gotta take Ruby. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna miss my appointment. Jimmy, Dr. Kimberly Dunlap, you're amazing. Thank you. You were too. Your question is twofold. You're stuck and have been learning a lot about your spiritual walk. Am I on the right track career-wise? I have a purposed calling. Okay. I think that you need Tarot of the Divine. So you are stuck and have been learning a lot about your spiritual walk. Am I on the right track career-wise? I have a purposed calling. All right, well, let's see. Dr. Kimberly Dunlap. Oh, yeah, you got the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so I'm going to just pull more card to see here. And the Lovers. So 7 of Pentacles is, again, yeah, there may be something here where you put a lot of effort and work into where you are right now, career-wise, but it can also show that maybe there is a little bit of a moment. Let's take a little bit of a pause to see everything that I've put my energy and time into. Has it been worth it? Like, is this, so you're asking the right questions. Does it align with my purpose calling? Really have that moment of spirit, right? That's really connect. I think there's going to be something here when you take time. It just feels for me that you need to reflect on it a little bit more. Okay. But you see, you've got the Lovers clarifying it. So there's something just waiting for you on the other side, and it feels more like you. I feel like it's this, something's going to be lit inside you when you have this moment. Okay. The other thing is, like, yeah, whatever it's also like you could have worked really hard to get where you are right now with your career. Yeah. And it could be leading you to something that's really wonderful. But is your heart in it? Is it, you say your question is twofold. Is it, you said you have a purpose calling, but if you don't feel it aligned with your career path, that's the decision you have to make. Yeah. But again, always trust in the universe, trust in divine timing, trust in spirit, trust in everything, right? That's when you doubt yourself, when you have these questions, it's like really like taking time to take a step back and ask yourself why am I doubting myself, or why do I doubt this, and does it align with my purpose calling? And but again, that looks really good, but you do need to take time to answer these questions on your own for you to feel that is your calling, if that makes sense. Okay. And the lovers, yeah, that's great. That's like bringing everything in. That's big energy on obviously partnerships. Again, it can be love, it can be career, but yours is career wise. So there's something there where it could be like soulmate energy, like I'm meeting someone that like, or even deepening a relationship. So it does feel like someone's involved in this, growth. Right, y'all, I have to go. I have to take Ruby to the vet. So thank you so much for being here. So I got everyone for Thursday, and let's see if I can. And so yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. But I'm gonna send out an email. The other thing is, if you haven't signed up for the newsletter, if you're not on the emails, please do that, because that's the easiest way to get in touch with you. So I'm not taking up like so many messages in your in the feed, on the YouTube feed. The other thing is, I'm gonna start doing that here too. So make sure you subscribe here and have notifications on for when I do things. Yeah. But the content calendar is where you're seeing that is done. We're adding more stuff to it. Again, it is like don't ever work on anything where like this big when Mercury's retrograde. That's my biggest advice. And so yeah, and then I talked about some void moons. Oh my goodness, we've had a lot. And void moons are, when the moon's not aspecting, it just things just kind of go in circles. So it feels like a mini Mercury retrograde, but at the same time, like we've had a couple. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. And then we are going to I'll let you know when the next thing is, and I'm going to tell you the system, and I got to write that person back. There's a certain system that just makes a lot of sense. That's really amazing. So y'all, thank you so much for being members. And yes, I gotta send you an email, I think today on the first live stream. Okay, the inaugural live stream on my channel on the Great Awakener. But thank you so much. And I really have to take Ruby to the vet. I'm looking at the time. I'm gonna be late. And if you know anything about stem cells, PRP or something like that for dogs, I'm doing it. We're doing it. So let me know how it went with your pet. But thank you for being here. And y'all, again, I just like, I love doing this for you. And it's y'all, how meaningful this is to me. So thank you so much for joining. And yeah, we're going to start rolling things out. And again, you're seeing things changing in the process. Okay. Seeing the evolution of some of the features by next Friday. Oh, everything's going to be, but you're going to see it in process, in motion, and seeing the people that are going to be coming in and doing some courses. I'm ready to announce. I'm waiting for one, but we're going to announce them all. But anyway, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. And yes, I'll let you know. I'm going to send you something soon today. All right. Happy Saturday. I wish that I could stay longer, but I do have to take Ruby. All right. Thank you, y'all. Y'all are amazing. Oh my gosh, y'all are amazing. I will see you very soon. And get excited for new moon, big new moon coming up. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. All right. Watch your forecast. I talk about it.